culture of knowledge is, first we have to offer our devotion to omnipresent Spirit, formless God, who is omnipresence, whose nature is omniscient, omnipotent, eternal peace, bliss, and immortal, and is all in all. Omnipresent God, we are ready to work on this planet like children of God. We will try our level best to represent our devotion which we have in you. You are Sadguru, Guru of all Gurus. You are Creator. You have become creation. You are going to do the best to help, to serve all creations. Serving all creations with the love of God is the highest devotion in God, highest devotion in all creations. Let us try to realize devotion in God. We are accepting God Creator is manifesting the form of all creations. In order to express our devotion, we are ready to serve all. Then this form, head to toes, what we have is called unique manifestation of God. In this creation, this is like a reverse tree. A head as a root is up towards the sky. Other part of is down towards earth. This is called the reverse tree. This tree is known as Ashwatha. Lord Krishna, when you are teaching this Kriyayoga II, this unique science to Arjuna, what he said in the first verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, first verse of 15th chapter, Urdhmule Adhoshakha Ashwatha Prahu Avyam. In structure, where root is up, everything is below, is called Ashwatha. What is nature of this? To celebrate. Avya. Avya means there is no loss, there is no disappearance. Head to toes is called eternal. The content of head to toes was present before. It exists now. It will remain exist in the future. It's called Avya. No expense. This is called Sanatan. This head to toes structure is designed to celebrate Sanatan, to demonstrate Sanatan, that we are eternal. Then what we have to connect ourselves? Religion means connection. Religion is a word derived from religare, means to bring perfect unity. We have to unite with this consciousness that we are eternal. Therefore, this knowledge given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna is called eternal religion, Sanatan Dharma. Let us bow down to Sanatan Dharma with all devotion. When we practice Sanatan Dharma, then we realize it is Parabrahma who has become the creations, who has become the creatures, who is all in all in the universe. Now we will sit. परम ब्रह्म समय समय पर अवतार के रूप में प्रकट होते रहे। अवतार कहते हैं जब परम ब्रह्म मानव के रूप में प्रकट हो, उस मानव के अस्तित्व में पूरी तरह से ज्ञान प्रकाशित हो। जैसे सूरज से प्रकाश आता है, ऐसे परम ब्रह्म के जो पूरा अस्तित्व है जब किसी मानव में प्रकाशित होता है तो उस मानव को अवतार कहते हैं। उसके अस्तित्व से ज्ञान प्रकाशित होता है, शक्ति, शांति, परम आनंद, अमरता, ये सब प्रकाशित होता है। तो जितने भी अवतार हुए हैं उन सभी अवतार को हम पूरी भक्ति के साथ नमन करें। लेट अस बाउ डाउन टू ऑल अवतार, परम ब्रह्म, the shining within human form and representing the shining vibration is representing the rays of the knowledge, power, peace, bliss and immortality. Let us bow down to all avatars. Now we will sit and open eyes. Let us try to remember the avatar of the present ascending Dwapar Yuga, the Lahari Mahasaya, the Yogatar Purushottam, who has achieved the highest knowledge how to raise dead person, giving vision to blind, doing all things which is impossible. The Lahari Mahasaya is Purushottam. He is Yogatar. He is one of the greatest disciples. Swami Giri is called Jnanavatar. He has received the complete knowledge of Lahari Mahasaya and printed in the holy science. And Paramahansa Yogananda, who has been selected by Mahavatar Babaji to spread this Kriyayoga science, that is spirituality in the form of Sanatan Dharma, to the all countries who are in the West. He is avatar. And Mahatma Gandhi, the great avatar prophet. All these avatars of the present ascending Dwapar Yuga, we bow to them. Now we will sit and open eyes. Lord Krishna is teaching to Arjuna. Try to understand Arjuna. What Kriyayoga I have given. This Kriyayoga is called the fire rite. Fire rite is called the Yagya. In this chapter, which is written by Paramahansa Yogananda, autobiography of Yogi, Mahatma just directed, he guided so much, he helped so much, that this book came into existence. And what is written about Kriyayoga, the Kriyayoga is the Yagya of Vedic period. Yagya which is explained in the Gita repeatedly. That is the Kriyayoga. Kriyayoga is called the real Yagya, real fire rite. Often exalted in the Gita, the yogi casts his human longings into the monotheistic bonfire, which is what is the important thing. Fire rite means we have burned our ignorance and become very clean and pure. That is called the Yagya, which was explained in the Vedas, was explained in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. What is explained as a Kriyayoga. The Kriyayoga is the real fire rite often extolled in the Gita. Kriyayoga is the real fire rite which is practiced in Vedic period. That Kriyayoga, which is very important, if you practice Kriyayoga, what you realize that in the short span of time, you reach to the height to experience ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is the state of yoga. In that state of yoga, what we realize, oneness with all creation. We realize it is the omnipresent God who is manifesting in the form of all creation. The creator and creature both are the one. That is called the greatest miracle, that omnipresent spirit, Param is manifest in the form of all creations. Among all creations, this human form is unique, where root is up, other part is down. In the plant, root is inside earth, our part is up. You see the plant? That root is inside earth. Other part of the tree is the up. Human form is reverse of the tree. Root is up, everything is below. This structure is having unique structure. It can explain, it can prove that existence is, truth is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan means eternal. Dharma means when you try to connect it with anything. Dharma is derived from the word dhri. Verb is called dhri. And dhri is called dha consonant and plus ri. It is called the pure. Ri represents, like in a rishi, ri represents purity. What we have holding, what we are holding head to toe is called purest of pure existence. That we are holding it. And what we are holding is called the Ma. Ma means all in all. Smallest stuff is small, largest stuff large. Lightest of light and heaviest of heavy. Mean the all creations and creatures exist in the cosmos together. We represent with the letter M, Ma. Dharma means when we realize we are beholding head to toes, and within head to toe there is all. Energy kingdom, atomic kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom and angelic kingdom. When you go inside and feel oneness with them, then we realize how to serve. Therefore, what is explained very clearly in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what is given when Kriyayoga is given to Lahiri Mahasaya, who is a Yoga avatar and who is a Purushottam. What Mahavatar Baba is telling, Kriyayoga is an ancient science. Lahiri Mahasaya received it from his great Guru Babaji, who rediscovered and clarified the technique after it had been lost in the dark ages Kali Yuga. Mahavatar Babaji renamed it simply Kriyayoga. What Mahavatar Baba said to Lahiri Mahasaya, the Kriyayoga that I am giving to the world through you in this 19th century, Babaji told Lahiri Mahasaya, is a revival of the same science that Krishna gave many 100,000 years ago to Arjuna, and that were later known to Patanjali, to Christ, to St. John, St. Paul and other disciples. And this Kriyayoga is the same knowledge. This Kriyayoga knowledge is called the knowledge of Sanatan Dharma. If you practice Kriyayoga, it means you are practicing Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma is eternal religion. What is eternal religion? Religion is a word derived from the religare. Religare means try to feel unity, oneness with all. Religare represents the state of you, complete oneness with all. Then what Lord Krishna is telling to Arjuna, very important thing. If you want to serve anyone, all right, serve, but try to know, Arjuna, and the yogi is deemed greater than anyone who is practicing body disciplinary action. That I will feel, yeah, I can sit on the sun, I can sit in the cold climate, but I will serve. By accepting the hot climate, cold climate and damp climate, still I will keep on serving. That is called the body disciplining ascetics. But yoga is greater than that. You can try to serve up to any extent, but you cannot experience that creation is one. When we experience that creator and creations are one, then we can serve creations. Therefore, when we practice Kriyayoga meditation, we reach to the height, ultimate height, we call it yogi. Ultimate height stage called the yoga stage. Who is experiencing yoga is called yogi. And that yogi is having full experience of the all creations and creatures exist in the cosmos. Then you can serve them. Therefore, yogi is greater than body disciplining ascetics. No? Ascetics means who is able to tolerate heat and cold is still serving. And yogi is greater than follower of the path of wisdom. What is path of wisdom? Take the books and keep on reading. Listen and read and try to serve. You cannot serve by listening and reading. You have to practice Kriyayoga to reach to the height, to realize oneness with the Creator. That Creator has become creation. Then you can serve. Therefore, Lord Krishna telling Arjuna, what anybody is following the path of wisdom means path of reading the textbook and serving, that is not perfect. To reach to the stage of yoga, become yogi. Yogi only can serve perfectly. Therefore, Arjuna become yogi. What other is telling? Path of action. I am going to serve through the action. I can help plant kingdom, animal kingdom. I can help human being. I can help mountain, ocean, lake. Do anything. Arjuna, you cannot do it until you realize their presence within. Therefore, when we practice Kriyayoga meditation in short span of time, we realize all creations and all creatures within. Then you can serve them. Therefore, Arjuna, remember, become yogi. How to become yogi? When you practice Kriyayoga meditation, reach to the ultimate height, that is height of yoga, then you are called yogi. Therefore he said, Arjuna, become yogi. That is the teaching of Sanatan Dharma. When you are practicing Sanatan Dharma, you will realize your all sickness disappears, become pure. Wherever you practice Sanatan Dharma, that is practice Kriyayoga Meditation, that place becomes pure. Therefore, if you want to increase purity of any place, if you want to feel purity within, you have to practice Kriyayoga sincerely. This is the teaching of the deathless Mrityunjay Mahavatar Babaji. That teaching is given to Lahiri Mahasaya and transferred to Swami Tesagiri, transferred to Paramahansa Yogananda. Same teaching was given to great avatar Mahatma Gandhi. I can again explain once more. Paramahansa Yogananda, just before last departure, his last speech, what he has said about Mahatma Gandhi, that is very important to see. Last speech of Paramahansa Yogananda delivered at the Biltmore Hotel on March 7, 1952. Your Excellency, our Ambassador, illustrious and understanding Ambassador of Free India, like so many things what he has said, I am not here in an advisory capacity, so I will relate few snatches of my experiences. I remember my meeting with Mahatma Gandhi. I remember my meeting with Mahatma Gandhi. I remember my meeting with Mahatma Gandhi. The great prophet brought a practical method for peace that should be followed by all nations. Mahatma Gandhi is called the great prophet by Paramahansa Yogananda, whose body remains undecayed. He left body willingly, not in the sick condition. When he left the body, body remains as fit, no decay in the body. That medical report is submitted by the doctors. The absence of any visual sign of decay in the dead body of Paramahansa Yogananda offers the most extraordinary case in our experience. No physical disintegration was visible in his body when 20 days after death. No indication of mold was visible on his skin. No visible desiccation, drying up took place in the body tissues. This state of perfect preservation of a body is so far, as we know from martial annals, an unparalleled one. Physical appearance of Paramahansa Yogananda on March 27 was the same as it had been on March 7. Same Paramahansa Yogananda, who left body willingly and body remained undecayed, he expressed that Mahatma Gandhi is a great prophet. A time has come that all persons who want to serve the nation, who want to serve the human being, want to serve the plant kingdom, to live life like Mahatma Gandhi. This is very important. Mahatma Gandhi practiced Sanatan Dharma. Lord Buddha, Mahavir Swami, Kabir Sahab, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Sant Ravidas, Muhammad Sahab, Jesus Christ, Moses, Abraham, all practiced Sanatan Dharma. Knowledge of Sanatan Dharma was lost. Again it was revived, rediscovered by Babaji and given to Lahiri Mahasaya. Sanatan Dharma represented Lahiri Mahasaya in the highest way. He demonstrated nothing is impossible if you practice Sanatan Dharma. And this again I am making it clear. Wherever you sit and practice Sanatan Dharma, that place becomes purified. And the person who is practicing, person represents purity of highest order. क्रियायोग में अपनी भक्ति को आइए हम नमन करें. Let us bow down our devotion we have in Kriyayoga meditation. अब हम बैठते हैं, आंखें खोलें.